Well, hey there, my teachers, my educators, my instructors, mentors, coaches. This is for you, the CarryTrainer Instructor Corner. How many of you can identify with this statement? My buddy Paul Sharp likes to say, we specialize in helping good people be dangerous to bad people. Is that you? If so, this is for you. Even if you're teaching and instructing in other spaces, these principles will apply. Today's episode is Birds of a Feather Do Indeed Flock Together. I brought up my buddy Paul Sharp because I know if I need some good advice, if I need to not be picked up or cheered up, but if I need to get a dose of good sense, I can call my buddy Paul up. I can say, hey man, here's some stuff I'm going through. Hey man, here's this thing I'm approaching or looking at. Just lay it on me. And I'm not saying Paul is the beacon of wisdom and truth. In fact, sometimes he does the same for me, but here's what I will get from Paul. I will get a dude that exudes excellence in all areas of his life. I get a dude that has a no-quit attitude. I get a dude that will give to me those same ideas, concepts, principles. The ethos of his life spills over into who he is, right? As such, his friends, i.e. me in this case, should exude those same things. If we don't align, if I was always like, screw you, Paul, you're always trying to help me be better and that sucks. Eventually, Paul will be like, you know what, man, I appreciate you, buddy, but my life and the time that I have here is important. I can't always try to bring you up if you're a drag on me all the time, right? Which is why birds of a feather flock together. Now, that's not just Paul. That's my friend Z. That's my friend Dan Hudnett, right? That's my friend Dan Hart. That's my friend Derek. That's my friend Brian. And I can just keep listing 15, 20 people that are this core group of folks around me that all have created in their life areas of success. Now, does that mean all of these guys or women? Does it mean all of them have just nailed every aspect of life? No. In fact, what makes these relationships special is these are the kind of people that maybe kick super ass in certain areas and they understand this other area I got to work on. Maybe I got to work on how I communicate with friends. Maybe I got to work on, and I'm not pointing to anybody, I'm just talking about what ifs or maybes. Maybe I got to work on my temper. Maybe I got to work on being quiet sometimes. Maybe I got to work on disconnecting and not being so in this social space. Maybe I need to work on spending more time with family and less time at work, right? We've all got areas that we kick butt in and we've got areas that we have room for improvement in. But birds of a feather do indeed flock together. Now, from time to time, and I've been this guy, let me first talk about being this guy. I remember being a younger guy, and it's not lost on me, hey, these dudes are kicking butt. I want to be by them. But I couldn't bring anything to the table. And it doesn't mean you can't be friends with somebody if you don't bring them something. But what I mean by bring to the table is be a part of the group that builds them up, that adds value. So I would go to these engagements maybe, or I would see people and I would try to say like, can I be your friend? I didn't actually say that, but that was the action, right? I want to be part of what you guys are doing. You're kicking butt. I had no place at that table because I had not yet matured enough as a man, as an individual to provide value. I was a vampire, a suck. Don't be a suck. And I see people that try to infiltrate my groups, the people around us, and you can see if the person is genuine, you can smell it. You can see it. You see genuine. I just did a class in Pennsylvania, and man, it was one of the best classes of the year. Because every guy there said 100 times, hey man, what can I help you with? And it's not because I need your help. It's a willingness to, the faster we get whatever we're doing administratively done, the faster we can get back to training. Hey man, can I help you load this? Because the faster we get loaded up, the faster we can go have supper together and have some fun. Hey man, can I help you get this loaded up? Because the faster we get this cleaned up, the faster we can get home and sleep and get some rest and call our families and get back out here the next day. That is the kind of men that I want to be around. Not because they're the greatest shooter, not because they're the greatest student, not because they're the greatest, hardest worker, but because they understand the goal and they are willing to invest as a team. They're willing to invest into the people around them. They're willing to invest not just into what will make their life better, but understanding globally through experience, through wisdom, through maybe trial and error, that man, if I do this, it's going to bring everybody up, right? The tide lifts up all the boats. Be the tide. Don't be the freaking anchor that's dragging everybody down. Don't be the weak link. Be the guy or the gal that builds people up. Be the guy or the girl that listens, right? Just because somebody needs you doesn't mean you have to spout off all the answers. That's not always the thing either. Sometimes I'm just here to listen, bro. Sometimes it's okay to just shut up and listen. You know, I find in the community I'm in, we're all instructors, right? We're all teachers. So it's our job to have answers. Sometimes the best thing to do is just listen. So today's lesson, birds of a feather do indeed flock together. Episode 1 of this series is, if you want to go check that one out, what's the desired end state? What's the desired end state for you? What kind of man or woman do you want to be? You can't fix everything overnight. You can't craft yourself into a new person overnight, but you can find different levers that you can pull. That's like how I like to imagine life. We got these levers that we pull, and one lever moves this thing, another lever moves that thing. You can start yanking on levers in cultivating and crafting the person that you want to be. In doing so, you're going to attract people to you that want to help you. You're going to attract people to you that you can help, and life's going to be so much better and easier. Be well, don't be dickheads. I hope that these episodes of the Instructor Corner are providing you some value. They're providing me value. Buy some of my coffee. That's what it comes down to. It's all about you supporting me through buying coffee. Ignis Lux Coffee. I hope you understand that that's humor, but really, for real. I can't afford to pay my phone bill unless you buy me coffee. Buy my coffee. IgnisLuxCoffee.com. No, but for real, grab some coffee. Love you. Bye now.
Oh, hey.